Hey, hey guys. Well, my name is Renisha, and we are right now on the Tiger Walk. Of course, it's the thing that you will be on what feels like forever and ever and ever to get to all your classes every single day, or it feels like it, depending on what your class schedule is. And also, right here is the student center, which is where you get this. And also some other cool things. Up here is a bus that you always wish that you can get onto. Hi, now we're outside the Fairchild building, which is if you get lost while you're at the Tiger Walk, just go down there. You can also go through the museum, which then you'll see going down the Tiger Walk, and come over here. There's also a back way through the museum to get outside closer, where you can just go, just cut off. There is there's right next to the post office. If you go in the middle between the post office, then you'll get to here. It's quite obvious if you actually look, but other than that, yeah. Hey, and now we are at the financial aid building, which is in the west garage, this garage. So that's kind of a lovely place, which is also near the street. So if you're driving, you'll be able to see it if you get lost and you have a car. And also that in this place, you might have to spend up to like 3 hours depending on if you have stuff messed up with your financial aid, and which when people start panicking, and then it just becomes 3-4 hours, and you have to like choose if you want to miss class or not. Suggest you not, but best to just check on financial aid as soon as possible because they. Okay, now we're at the Bell building, even though that it's spelled backwards, but who cares? And also that the way that you can notice this Bell building is the tiger right there. It's probably not the best lighting, but whatever. The building, always second floor, and of course the only way to get there is to walk very long on the Tiger Walk. Hey, and we're finally at the where all the football games and stuff go. And also right now they're practicing, or I saw a few of them and then they just went running. But yeah, we're over here, halfway through this tour. Yay! Hey, and now we're at the rec center. The rec center is very known for having the gym and the gymnasium where you can play basketball and stuff. And also just get to exercise and have some fun with some friends if you want to work out. But you can always do other things. That does not have to include going all the way from down there to over here. Sometimes it's convenient and you can always just exercise at home. So, it's that. Okay, binders and textbooks. You should get, like, or at least some folders, if not a textbook. Well, you need a textbook depending on the class, because some teachers you don't necessarily need your textbook, but just in case, you might want to maybe hold off until like last minute, or like use one of the other students if they even have the textbook. And some classes, it's like the professor will tell you that you need it. Sometimes you still don't actually need it. Sometimes you can just ignore it. But depends on the class. Because if it's a math book, then you need it. Science, sometimes, depending on the subject. Dress code is to mostly have common sense. If you are not wanting, you don't want to be wearing no very 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 short shorts. And also having your cap on. You don't like caps in class, and you shouldn't be like revealing all your goods. Or for the guys, you shouldn't be having your pants showing your underwear the moment that you step down, where it seems like you're like at the bare minimum that you're about to show everyone all your goods. And wouldn't that be embarrassing? Okay, now when it comes to the freshman seminar class, it's mandatory for you to graduate, and you need it. And it also prepares you a little bit more than any other ones, because like Most teachers don't tell you. They expect you to just know these things. And so with the freshman seminar, that actually at least gives you a heads up, or gives you more tips on how to get better and stuff like that. Okay, the Blackboard is going to be your number one friend, because that is where you get all your homework, your assignments, your notifications if classes are canceled, or if like what type of scholarships will be available, and such and such. And this list kind of goes on. And also there's the portal, but that mostly deals with your finances, on if like with financial aid and also stuff like that, and making sure all your stuff is together. But that's more of like the beginning of every semester and school year. That's where that's going to be most important. But your main thing is Blackboard. And also they have T-Claw, that where you can actually get in tutoring sessions, which if you need tutoring or you need help in like any subject, you need to go to like T-Claw in order to get help. Or like for reading, I'm not too sure, but you just go to the MLK building. That's on campus, but it's in different areas of the campus. For attendance, you might want to come to class like on a regular basis, especially your freshman seminar class, because that's for Stafford. As I'm taking this class right now, your attendance is part of your grade, so you might not want to miss too many of his classes. You shouldn't really miss any of your other classes, but especially with freshman seminar, do not miss any of your classes if you can help it. And don't purposely skip for no reason, you know? Okay, the phone policy, he don't want to see phones unless he tells you to take out your phone. Pretty much, that's it. But if he does allow you, then you can take it out. But by the time that he says class has started, you should put away your phone. That's it. Okay, now getting to know your teachers / professors / instructors. You should at least talk to them. Even if it's not during school, you should at least say hi, how you doing, like normal things. You try to actually know. And also if you have a question, just don't be afraid to ask, because yes, some questions are stupid, but not all the questions that are more likely going to come out of your mouth is going to be stupid. So there's that. Okay, being successful at TSU, it's pretty much get your work done. If it's due, do it. If there's a due date that's coming up and it's like 2 weeks, you should at least get started on it, because we all know that we all procrastinate, and at least starting on it is better than waiting until very last minute and you haven't even started the project, or like the assignment or the essay. Just like whatever it is, just at least start on it, so then your procrastination won't hit you so much with all the work. And also, to be successful in the freshman seminar, you have to go to class, do the work he says, pay attention in class, and that's pretty much it. You're good. And also not annoy your teacher, because they cover your grade and they can fail you. Or supposedly they can't fail you, you're failing yourself, but we all know they can fail you. Also, being successful in general is to just do everything that you can in order to get your goals that you want in life.